This is Brian and my dog, Ricky, headed out for a morning walk, which is actually a 2-hour loop of the Beaver Lodge Forest Lands, which is accessible not far from our house. It's just a couple of blocks over to enter the park. This is just a walkway that goes up past our local dog park, where everybody meets up at lunchtime, the lunch party. As we pass through the park, we actually enter a small shopping mall that's on the corner. Local coffee shop, liquor store, all the usual conveniences. Just all we have to do is cross over the main highway that takes us to downtown Campbell River. And Beaver Lodge Lands is just off to our left here. Fall leaves are starting to turn, cover the path. So we quickly leave the busy streets behind. take these little diversions. Keeps Ricky entertained. He always follows right on my heels, at least for this part of the trail. This particular trail in the park actually goes all the way to the north end of the park, where there's a small parking lot. It is possible to take some side trails. There's hundreds of little trails off to the side of the main road that passes through the park. This particular one just runs parallel with the main trail. But I always find it a little nicer following a single track trail. The main trail can actually get a little busy in the afternoon. A lot of mountain bikes, and there's even a local senior center that has outings. People come walking for in the morning. And here we are, re-entering the main trail. Pop down over a nice little footbridge. Crosses one of the many streams that pass through the park. When Ricky feels a little more confident, he gets out in front and leads the way. He always keeps a close eye on us. And here we are at the far end of the park, where we actually pass through this small parking lot and into a crossover trail that links up with another main trail. So this is just a short trail that links the two main trails together. Allows us to form a loop back towards home. Recent down tree. Here we are at the second of two main trails that pass basically north and south through the park. So we're now headed back south. And once again, there's a nice little side trail here. Just cuts out. A little bit nicer than walking on the main trail. Not as busy. A little more picturesque. I think Ricky prefers these narrower trails. Now just return back to the main trail again. There's plenty of signposts and little maps showing you are here. There's so many trails, it's quite easy to get lost in this park if you don't pay attention. Another side trail, which actually takes us past some very old beaver ponds. You can still see the remains of some trees that have been chewed down. This is one of the old beaver ponds. Ricky eager to get going again. After wandering across more side trails, we come back out on the main trail again. Across another one of those larger streams in the park. Yes, there's lots of other dogs walking in the park. I think he was trying to play with Ricky. Ricky doesn't take to that well. This is a nice set of side trails. The side trail of a side trail. The Stumper Bumper, which is named by the local mountain bikers who actually made a lot of the trails on the west side of the park. So this is actually quite a windy trail. A lot of the undergrowth, especially these ferns, actually grow all year round. This trail actually takes us to the far west portion of the park, which is right next to the inland highway, which is a 4-lane high-speed highway. And this would be the south end of the park with the south parking lot. As we come out here, we actually cut through the parking lot, and it takes us back towards home. From here we can see the ocean, as it were. Quadra Island in the distance, mid-distance. And we're now back to the main road. Now there's no lights here, so it's not even a pedestrian crossing, so we just sort of have to be careful and grab our opportunity to cross over. Then we just head down a ramp past the water treatment plant. Take a couple of pedestrian cross cuts. Ricky in a hurry to get home. Back onto our street. And mere 2 hours later, we're basically back home. Makes for a nice, quick and easy hike.